Hello everyone, welcome back to my mind. You might be thinking, what am I thinking about today? I was thinking about world records. That's what I was thinking about. I actually have a world record myself. And you might be asking, what? What kind of world record would you have? And that's the most consecutive times of going to work without wanting to go to. And today we'll actually be looking at the most insane world records that I could think of, or whatever the internet could think of. I don't know any of these world records. I don't know if these are fact, like I fact checked maybe like a minute into each of these, but I thought they were all pretty interesting, so I wanted to talk about it. Let's get into it. All right, this first one that we're looking at is most piercings in 24 hours by a single person. Charlie Wilson achieved a unique record in 2008 by obtaining a staggering 800 piercings in just 24 hours. I'd probably die from like stress alone. That's like 13 or 14 piercings per hour. Like per hour. That's insane. I remember I got my nose pierced one time and it took me maybe like a good 15 to 20 minutes just to mentally prepare myself for the one piercing. Where do you even find 800 places around your body? Like, did he mark them beforehand? In this area right here, I want to put 200, maybe some on my loose elbow skin right here. 800 though is kind of crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, what was the record before 800, you know? Like, imagine the record before was like 30. That's already like an insane amount already. And the process of sanitizing all of these must have been brutal because you have to like prevent an infection, right? So would he just like shower in saline water? This next one is longest time balancing on one foot in high heels. Oral Back set the world record in 2011 by balancing on one foot in high heels for an impressive 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 5 seconds. I'm actually kind of floored by this. 1 hour? What kind of high heels are these? Like, if these were stilettos, like they deserve $1 million, honestly. Imagine the size of their calves. I'm sorry, not calves. Their calf, because they were standing on one foot. Just that one calf is just really, really jacked. Like that calf is like uniform with their thighs. I wonder what the world record for standing on one leg like generally is. 76 hours and 45 minutes? Jeez Louise, man. I wonder what they were doing for 76 hours. Even if like I had the endurance and strength and balance and like just the sheer boredom, I feel like would kill me, you know what I mean? After 3 days of standing straight up, like I can't imagine what it would be like to finally put my foot down. I'd probably lose feeling in my feet. I would probably have to amputate it. All right, and this one is the longest attack of hiccup. Charles Osborne started hiccuping in 1922 while attempting to weigh a hog before slaughtering it. He was unable to find a cure but led a normal life in which he had 2 wives, fathered 8 children, and he continued until a random morning in February 1990. Oh my God, 68 years of hiccups. I actually want to know what happened, like, once it stopped. Did he, like, become accustomed to it for so long? Like, probably, like, went to the hospital right away. He started hiccuping after trying to slaughter a pig. I feel like that's, like, a curse. Like a witch's swine. You don't want to mess with, like, pigs like that, you know? I just know everyone he met probably told him the same thing. Just hold your breath. That's how I got rid of my hiccups. Like, you think after a year? Yeah, it's 6 months. You would think he would have tried everything, right? People telling you to drink water, people trying to scare you. That's like no way to live. Like I'd imagine every night he was sore because he kept waking up probably. He had 2 wives too. Oh my God, they had to be the most patient people ever. Unless the first one like left because he had the hiccups, you know what I mean? And then the second wife came and like actually loved him. Like, that's really unfortunate. I wonder how long it took to get used to it, if he got used to it at all. And he died a year later, so he only had a year to enjoy life really hiccup free, which is like really sad to say. This next one is the longest time spent playing video games consecutively. Someone broke the world record by playing for an astonishing 138 hours and 34 minutes without a break. Holy cow. You know what? I actually probably broke this record back in 2011 when Skyrim came out. 138 hours though? I feel like that's what, 5 days? Don't get me wrong, like that's pretty impressive, or whatever you want to call it. People like play longer than that though, no? There's gotta be someone in the world that plays that much. What game was he playing? Just Dance? Okay, I take it back. This is actually the most impressive thing I've ever seen. If he was like playing like Minecraft, where it's like limitless, I'd understand it. Playing Just Dance for 5 days, probably memorized all the songs, all the moves. Like 100% he memorized it. He spent 5 straight days doing that. He probably hates the song, moves like Jagger. He'd hear that song in public and he'd like get PTSD or something. He gets like a bug. He just starts like, whoa, he's playing this song right now. All right, longest time breath held voluntarily. In 2021, Croatian Budimir Sobat, I don't know if I pronounced that right, voluntarily held his breath for an astonishing 24 minutes and 37.36 seconds. First off, I like how it says voluntarily, like documented, you know? Almost 25 minutes though, that's like a whole like episode of like a show, like a sitcom. That's super impressive. Like this is definitely done by a professional diver, right? Like I don't just see like any normal human being doing this. Like this guy had to train. Yeah, professional athlete that had years of training for this. I mean, like he had a team, right? Like around him, like he had a whole support team. After 10 minutes of this going on, I'd be freaking out. You know what I mean? I'd be looking at them like, dude, it's been over 10 minutes, he hasn't moved. Like, do you think he's dead? Every 3 minutes, like, he probably had to, like, thumbs up. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today in this video. And if you want, make it a goal to break a world record next year. Most socks put on 1 foot in 30 seconds. They did 29. Break this right now, actually. Most t-shirts folding in 1 minute, 23. I feel like I can do that. I think I'm pretty fast at folding t-shirts. Anyways, if you had food today, I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.